A dark cave echoes with a faint, chilling sound. Something stirs deep inside. Figures stand on jagged rocks, their forms glowing with different colors. Jinwoo stands alone, surrounded by others who watch him from afar. Get ready for solo leveling. 952 through 159. Subscribe for more recaps. A man with long white hair speaks, his voice cold and sharp. A hooded figure questions him, his eyes glowing with suspicion. The white-haired man turns, his face grim as he speaks. He asks for help, his voice firm, standing tall on a rock. A man in red armor laughs, his smile sharp and dangerous. The white-haired man holds a shard, his voice heavy with regret. He pleads for help, his voice desperate, his hands clenched. A purple figure refuses, his voice cold, his stance firm. Jinwoo stands tall, his body crackling with energy, his eyes sharp. He warns of danger, his voice low, his eyes fixed on the sky. A purple figure glows with power, then shatters into pieces. Jinwoo looks at the white-haired man, his eyes sharp with doubt. The white-haired man holds a dagger, his voice calm but cold. A hooded figure smirks, his voice dripping with mockery. A monstrous figure looms, its eyes red, its body writhing with power. The white-haired man stares, his eyes glowing, his voice firm. A woman with red eyes smiles, her voice soft but deadly. Jinwoo grins, his teeth sharp, his voice filled with promise. Rain falls on a city, the streets empty, the buildings dark. A voice speaks from a screen, its words heavy with warning. The screen shows a man fighting, his face set with grim resolve. Rain pours down, the city lit by cold, distant lights. Jinwoo walks through the rain, his form glowing with a purple aura. He looks down, his eyes narrow, his voice quiet with doubt. He stops, his eyes fixed on a glowing crystal, his voice calm. Text flashes. He didn't have a shadow with him. A monstrous face grins, its eyes glowing, its voice low and cruel. His eye glows purple, rain falling. He says, "Well, it doesn't matter." He stands tall over the city. "As long as I am a hunter, I will never miss my prey." A meeting room. It has been a week since the chairman's position was emptied. A man speaks firmly. The fact that an S-rank hunter was chairman had many symbolic meanings. Another man asks, "Are you suggesting we hire another S-rank hunter?" The speaker pauses. Then, after long and intense discussion, we would like to recommend. He points. Woo Jin-chul as the new president of the association. Woo Jin-chul looks shocked. "What? Why me?" They explain his leadership and skill. They praise him. We see Woo Jin-chul as the perfect candidate looking back at his past. He looks down. "There are many others of higher rank, and aren't I still too young?" He looks around the room. There is the position of vice president as an option as well. They lean in. "Me and the other executives do not have the power to move around the greatest forces." They ask him, "You have connections to many great guilds and to Hunter Sung Jinwoo?" He admits, "I did run into him frequently, but I don't know if he will think the same." They say, "We cannot force our decision. Would you be willing to carefully consider our proposal?" He closes his eyes, then opens them. "I will." A building at night. A wolf logo glows on its roof, standing tall against the dark sky. An elevator display shows Equable OB4. It moves down into the building's depths. A large man with blonde hair walks with a woman. "A while since I last came to the underground." Two guards jump back, shouting, "Master." He tells them, "You guys can sit back down." He presses his finger to a scanner. The green light flashes, granting him access. The woman asks, "Are you really thinking of giving that away as a gift?" He glares back. He turns away. "No, I do not think so." She watches him, silent and still. He smirks behind his shades. "Do you think he lacks the skills as a hunter to use this?" He walks forward. A dark, cloudy reflection appears in his sunglasses as he moves. She looks down, her face calm. She says nothing, just stares at the floor. They walk down a long hall. Two shadows move ahead, one tall, one smaller. He smiles under his shades. "As awesome as always." His confidence never wavers. She looks at him. There are only two of them in the entire world. She nods slowly. She asks, "But you're still going to give it to him?" He answers, "Yes." Woo Jin-chul becomes the new chairman. The news shocks everyone. A girl reads the news, wondering who this new chairman is. She looks out the window, thinking the world is falling apart. Her mom washes dishes while the girl watches from the couch. The girl asks her mom to take out the trash. Her mom refuses. The girl leans closer to her mom, her face hidden in shadow. Her eyes narrow as she stares ahead, deep in thought. She tells her mom, "Let's move." Her mom looks surprised. Her mom asks why she wants to leave their old apartment. The girl says her mom still likes the house. Her mom smiles. Her mom asks her to get clothes from the washer. She sighs. She walks to the laundry room, the door creaking behind her. She looks up, confused. Something feels off in the room. She calls out, Mom!" A laundry basket tips over. Outside, hunters gather, whispering about someone inside. They confirm Thomas Andre is in Ajahn Guild's office right now. Thomas Andre sits, smiling behind his sunglasses. He looks calm. A man in a chair sweats, his smile wide and forced. Everyone in the office is stunned. Thomas Andre is here. Lennart Nierman, Germany's strongest hunter, is here too. He sits with his hands clasped, looking serious and focused. A phone rings. Someone is frantic, begging Hyung Nim to answer. He thinks Thomas Andre is here to find Sung Jinwoo. He wonders if he will even see Sung Jinwoo today. Thomas asks if Sung is on a raid. His men nod in reply. Sung Jinwoo walks in saying, "I'm back." He looks tired. His staff scream his name, shocked to see him return. He tells them he saw reporters outside. He knew Thomas was here. Hyung Nim asks why he didn't answer his calls. Sung shrugs. Hyung Nim tells him about recent gate outbreaks and new rankings. Thomas greets Sung Jinwoo. He's been waiting a while. Hyung Nim wonders why Thomas came to Korea. Thomas smirks. Thomas says he brought a gift. He grins behind his shades. Sung looks confused. Thomas suggests moving to a safer room. Sung thinks it's a bomb. Hyung Nim panics. Thomas laughs. A man in a tan coat enters. He looks serious and calm. Thomas assumes he's here for a protection commission. He asks. Thomas turns. He asks who the man is. The man speaks. Thomas refuses. He says the topic is top secret. No bargains. Sung sighs. He tells Thomas to lead the way. He follows. They sit at a fancy table. Guards stand around them. Candles glow. Thomas smiles. He's waited long for this moment. He opens a case. Sung stares at the case. He wonders what's inside. He's curious. Thomas asks if Sung can feel the item's power. He leans in. Thomas opens the case. Red light spills out. He thanks Sung. Sung's eyes widen. He recognizes the material. He's shocked. The dagger glows red. It's made from Kamish's tooth. Thomas nods. Sung asks why they're handing over Kamish's corpse. Thomas explains. Thomas says he kept Kamish's tooth as a souvenir. He pulls it out. Thomas says he turned it into a dagger. He didn't expect it to help. Thomas grins. He shows the dagger's sharp edge. It glows. Sung holds the dagger. Its stats flash. Attack plus 1,500. He's stunned. Sung can't believe the attack power. He compares it to his old dagger. His old dagger stats appear. Attack plus 220. It's far weaker. Sung swings the new dagger. It moves like a broadsword. He's amazed. Thomas laughs. He pretends to beg. He's teasing Sung again. Sung feels the dagger react. It hums with his magic. He's focused. The dagger glows brighter. It feels alive in his hand. He's calm. The guards stare. They're scared. Thomas sweats. The room is tense. Thomas asks Laura if his choice was a mistake. He looks away. She stays quiet. Laura looks down. Her face is still. She does not answer Thomas's question. Thomas smiles at Sung. He offers a gift. Sung asks if it's free. Thomas laughs. Sung accepts the gift. He says seeing Thomas happy makes him happy too. Sung's eyes glow. His face turns cold. He knows something is wrong now. Thomas's face darkens. His smile fades. He feels the shift in the air. Laura grabs Thomas's shoulder. She pulls him back. Sung moves too fast. People on the street look up. They freeze. Something huge is coming down. Men scream. They run. Coins fall from the sky. No one knows what it is. Sung looks up. He sees the energy. He wonders if it's what he thinks. Thomas stares at the sky. His mouth opens. He's never seen anything this big. Thomas adjusts his glasses. He mutters it's bigger than Kamish's old monster. People scream and run as a giant gate opens in the sky. One man records it all. Hands reach up, phones pointed at the sky. Everyone wants to see what's happening. A massive purple vortex swirls above the city, pulling debris into its center. A reporter explains, "This is the biggest gate since monsters first appeared." An old man with glowing eyes warns this is just the start of something bigger. A man in a suit asks if this can happen in other places too. The answer is yes. He asks the old man what the worst response would be. The old man stays quiet. A dark figure stands on a monster's back, looking up at the swirling gate above. Jinwoo stands tall, his coat flapping as he stares at the gate in the sky. He tries to enter the gate, but can't. It feels like a wall is blocking him. He thinks he could break a normal wall, but this one is different, stronger. He wonders if the beings inside are stronger than any he's faced before. He knows his friends and family are under the gate. He won't let them down. He pulls out his phone. The screen glows as he prepares to make a call. He calls manager Woo Jin-chul. The man answers, his voice calm and clear. The manager says he's high in the air. Jinwoo tells him to call him chairman. Jinwoo asks if the bureau checked his request. The manager says he did. The bureau found no new gates anywhere else, only the ones already open. Jinwoo knows it's been 3 hours. No new gates have opened anywhere. The bureau plans to evacuate civilians near the gate. They're moving carefully. Jinwoo holds his phone. He says he'll plant the apple tree no matter what. His eyes glow purple. He looks determined, ready to face whatever comes next. The Hunter Association gymnasium stands quiet. No one knows what's coming. A dark monster slams into the ground, its claws tearing through the pavement. Jinwoo dodges the monster's attack, flipping through the air to avoid its claws. The monster roars, its body shaking as it tries to hit Jinwoo again. Jinwoo runs, his feet barely touching the ground as he moves away from the beast. He swings his weapon, a dark blade flashing as it cuts through the monster's arm. The monster's glowing eye stares at Jinwoo. It's not done fighting yet. The beast mocks Jinwoo. "Are you really trying your hardest?" It dares him. Jinwoo glares back, jaw tight. He won't be shaken by its words. He snaps his fingers. A sharp crack echoes as he calls his power. Beru bows low, voice trembling. "My king, I wouldn't dare to." Jinwoo smirks, rubbing his hand. "I just wanted to break a sweat." Beru stammers, touched. "Your words fill me with deep emotions." Jinwoo steps forward. Purple aura rising. "Let's start." He's ready. Beru roars, black wings flaring. His rank flashes, commander level max. He lunges, claws slashing. The air splits as he attacks Jinwoo. Jinwoo dodges, a blur. Purple energy whips past his shoulder. Beru's tail smashes the ground, stone shattering under the force. Jinwoo punches back, fist glowing. "You've gotten stronger, Beru." Beru's face twists in rage. He's not done. He won't lose. Jinwoo flips backward, avoiding another strike. He's still calm. He lands lightly, eyes sharp. Beru's speed is impressive, but not enough. Jinwoo turns, voice low. "But did you know? He has a warning." He explains. "Egress and greed will reach general rank fast. Beru must rise." Beru roars again, shaking the room. He won't let his king down. Jinwoo's shadow clones strike. Swords flash, cutting through Beru's guard. Jinwoo pants slightly. It's still not enough. He needs more power. Beru's eyes glow brighter. "Even strongest in your army, still weak." Jinwoo stares up at Beru. The shadow beast looms over him, massive. Jinwoo ducks under a swipe. He's fast, but Beru is relentless. Beru slams his fist down. The floor cracks under the impact. Jinwoo stands firm, unharmed. Beru's attack missed by inches. Jinwoo strikes back, a flurry of punches. Beru staggers back. Jinwoo leaps high, then drops fast. He's not holding back anymore. Beru grins, blood on his fangs. "I am amazed by my king's strength." Jinwoo smirks, wiping sweat. "I think I need to block historical dramas." Beru stands silent, glowing eyes fixed ahead. Green plus signs float around him. Jinwoo looks down. "Now that the test is over, I should start cleaning this place up." He walks away from Beru across shattered ground. Craters mark where battles raged. Jinwoo holds his phone. Chairman, please hear me out without getting upset. The scene shifts. Text reads, "One hotel in Seoul. Sunlight glows on glass walls. The hotel's modern windows reflect golden sky. Trees sway gently below. A blonde woman asks, 'Are you not leaving, mister?' Jinwoo holds his glass. He smiles. 'It's big, I have to agree, but beautiful? Everything that makes heart flutter is defined as beautiful.' A voice says, 'Sung Jinwoo's strength. They are all beautiful things.' A purple vortex swirls wildly. Debris spins inside its glowing center. Jinwoo's hand grips a wine glass. His floral shirt moves with the wind. The woman stands before him. 'Is something that you can't have, mister.' Jinwoo turns his head. His smile fades. He says nothing. She speaks again. 'But the Hunters Bureau is worried.' He laughs softly. His face darkens. 'Here, there will be nothing beyond.' He looks down. He raises his glass. Whether this will become the last moments in human history or the new beginnings, his hand holds the glass high. Behind him, the sky burns purple over the city. Jinwoo walks through a panicked crowd, people rushing past him in fear. Cars jam the streets. Horns blare as everyone tries to escape the chaos. An aerial view shows the city grid choked with traffic and scattered debris. People gather outside an apartment building, looking up at the sky nervously. A girl asks her mom if they should evacuate, her voice calm but urgent. She dreams of college life, freedom, and independence, away from this danger. Her mother smiles softly, whispering that Jinwoo will protect them all. Jinwoo leaps across rooftops, his black coat flaring in the wind. He frowns, his eyes glowing faintly as he scans for hidden enemies. He knows he must stop the gate alone, even if it means more lives at risk. He holds his phone, wondering who he'd spend his last moments with. His thumb hovers over the Friends tab, unsure who to call first. His eyes narrow, a flicker of resolve crossing his face as he decides. A voice shouts, "Halt!" as armored vehicles roll into position. Cha Hae-in stands ready, her hand gripping the hilt of her sword. Her master speaks, sensing her fear from the hesitation in her blade. She admits she's scared, remembering the monsters and losing her arm. She apologizes for talking too much, then turns to leave the room. She walks away, her back straight, her steps steady and quiet. She turns back, calling out to her master with a sudden thought. She tells him something urgent has come up. She must go now. He nods, watching her leave, his expression unreadable but calm. He sighs, accepting her choice, knowing this is how it must be. The scene shifts to a bright amusement park, Ferris wheels spinning high. People point and whisper, spotting Jinwoo walking through the crowd. They see Cha Hae-in beside him, wondering if she's his girlfriend. Jinwoo notes there are more people here than he expected for this crisis. He asks Hae-in if she likes places like this, his tone quiet and gentle. She asks why he brought her here, if he wanted to come alone. He looks at her, then says simply, "You're the only friend I have." Hae-in freezes, stunned by his words, her eyes wide with surprise. She remembers her promise to save him, her face pale with shock. Jinwoo turns, smirking slightly, admitting he heard her entire confession. He walks ahead, asking about the strange dungeon they just left. She nods slowly, her voice quiet, holding back more thoughts. Crowds shout around them, but she worries they'll draw too much attention. She looks down, realizing how long it's been since she felt this light. He points to a ride, asking if she wants to try it. She says yes. He asks about the next ride. She agrees without hesitation. He asks if she wants to ride everything. She laughs, saying yes. He realizes she's wanted this too, and agrees to try every ride. They strap in, the roller coaster lurching forward with a loud roar. She grips the bar, eyes shut tight, while he sits calm beside her. They enter a haunted house, ghosts and skeletons looming around them. A soda and fries sit on a table, a question hanging in the air. She sips her drink, smiling, but he notices she never screamed. He teases her, wondering if the rides were too slow for her. She blinks, caught off guard, then admits he's right. He leans in, a small smile playing on his lips, watching her. She looks up, suddenly serious, suggesting they find something fun. The sky bursts into golden light as something massive soars upward. A dark shape cuts through the clouds, wings spread wide against the sun. The sky glows as the creature vanishes, leaving only fading light. He turns to her, voice low, asking how it feels to ride with him. She looks up, breathless, whispering it's fast and high. She closes her eyes, a soft sound escaping her lips, then smiles. The creature flies alone, the word beautiful floating in the air. She smiles softly, eyes closed, the wind catching in her hair. She asks why he came to the park when he had this to offer. He looks away, voice quiet, saying the park stands on his father's gate. He says he always wanted to visit the park just once to honor his past. She thanks him, her voice soft, her expression calm as she looks away. He stands tall, saying he came to say goodbye properly for her kindness. He turns to her, eyes serious, saying he still has something to show her. The city glows under sunset, cranes still moving, buildings half built. The sky shifts, clouds turning purple as day fades into quiet evening. Stars blink awake, tiny lights scattered across the darkening sky. Tall trees stand still, leaves catching the first cool breath of night. They lie back together, watching the stars, silent under the open sky. She whispers his name, eyes wide, as if seeing him for the first time. He looks at her, calm, as she turns her head to meet his steady gaze. A shooting star streaks past, and he stands alone, watching it fade. A giant purple vortex swirls over the city, birds fleeing in panic. The Korean Hunter Association building stands tall under the strange sky. Min Byung-gyu thinks about the monster gate opening soon. He worries. He walks with his team, reminding himself he's a B ranker now. He turns sharply, sensing danger from someone nearby. He asks the shadowy figure, "Who are you?" He sees a giant, monstrous creature with glowing yellow eyes. Crowds gather, whispering about the huge monster and the hunter. Someone wonders if the other man is crazy and needs an ambulance. Min Byung-gyu yells, demanding an apology for bumping into him. He shouts again, "Apologize if you did something wrong." The monster roars, its massive mouth wide open, ready to strike. The monster attacks, biting down hard. Someone screams in horror. A building explodes, debris flying everywhere as the monster rampages. Min Byung-gyu is thrown back, crashing through the wall of a building. A man watches in shock as the building crumbles around him. The monster moves fast, its body a blur of destruction. It smashes through concrete, sending chunks of rubble flying. The monster roars, its voice shaking the very air around it. It shouts at the humans, "Listen up, you lowly humans!" It screams, "I will start hunting you. My teeth will rip you apart." It declares, "I am the king of the beasts," and dares them to stop it. The scene shifts to a peaceful forest with a small sparkling waterfall. A path winds through the trees, sunlight dappling the ground. Cha Hae-in drinks from the stream, water sparkling on her fingers. Song Jin-woo offers to take her to a hotel for breakfast and a wash. She agrees. He says he'll run there at full speed in 5 minutes. Cha Hae-in wonders how many kilometers he can run in 5 minutes. He runs, a dark blur streaking across the mountain sky. A man inside the Hunter Association screams, "There's an intruder." The chairman demands casualty reports, but his men have none to give. A hunter panics, clutching his head. The dungeon break should not be here yet. He mutters, "I'm already busy with the gate, and now this monster appears." Another hunter asks about Sung Jin-woo. His superior admits they lost him. A messenger bursts in, shouting a hunter faces the monster. The chairman freezes. Chaos erupts. A giant beast tears through the city, its power shaking the ground. Thomas Andre stares at the beast, wondering if he can survive this fight. He remembers why he stayed in Seoul, to defeat this very monster. Thomas stands firm beside a giant warrior ready to face the beast together. The Hunter Association building looms, calm outside, frantic inside. A full Korean meal sits untouched, the calm before the storm. Jin-woo sits at the table, phone to ear, as someone asks if he's okay. He listens, hand on his chin, eyes sharp with concern. The chairman denies the report, but his voice shakes. It is true. Jin-woo asks how many enemies. The answer, only one. He pauses, stunned. He realizes every hunter is in Seoul, yet they are being wiped out. A woman reports Thomas Andre faces the beast alone. The room goes silent. Jin-woo thinks of his shadow soldiers. He sent them to watch, but heard nothing. He checks his phone. The signal with his soldiers in Seoul is fading fast. The signal grows weaker. He wonders what is happening in the city. His phone flashes, unable to find specified shadow soldier. He frowns. At the table, hunters debate. One asks if the dungeon broke. Jinwoo says no. Jinwoo thinks of the enemy's power and Thomas standing against it. He shivers. He asks the chairman, does this monster have a shadow? The question hangs. The beast roars, its claws smashing stone. Thomas stands, unflinching. The monster's face glows red, its eyes burning with rage and hunger. Hunters scream. It's the Goliath. One yells, rescue the citizens, fools. Jinwoo watches through his shadow. He sees a beast rampaging without control. The monster's grin widens, teeth bared, eyes blazing with dark energy. Thomas grits his teeth, fists clenched, ready to fight the beast head-on. The beast roars, slamming into the ground with crushing force, shaking the earth. Thomas stands firm, energy crackling around him as he braces for impact. He snarls, muscles tensing, refusing to back down from the raging monster. The beast lunges, claws tearing through air, aiming straight for Thomas. Thomas blocks the strike, his arms straining under the monster's brutal weight. His eyes flash gold. He's not just holding, he's pushing back with all he has. The beast's claw scrapes across his chest, but Thomas doesn't flinch. He stares down the monster, unblinking, his will burning brighter than pain. The beast stumbles back, stunned. Thomas just smiled. That changes everything. Jinwoo asks about the evacuation. The hunter reports they're still pulling people out. A man asks which guilds are here. The hunter says Flend and White Tiger guilds are on site. The hunter suggests focusing on evacuation. The man doubts the beast will fall so soon. The man sweats, his glasses reflecting light. He looks worried about the situation. A title card announces Thomas Andre, a national-level hunter, fights a magic beast. Thomas feels a massive presence. He remembers the Jeju Island raid was less intense. He looks up at the sky, shocked. He wonders what monster the Goliath is fighting. A giant explosion rocks the city. Debris flies everywhere from the blast center. Thomas is thrown back by the force. He grunts as he crashes through the air. Buildings crumble under the shockwave. Dust and rubble fill the air around them. Thomas lands hard, his body glowing with energy. He pushes himself up, ready. He charges forward, leaving a trail of dust. His speed shakes the ground beneath him. He leaps high into the air. His fist glows as he prepares to strike the beast. A close-up shows the beast's eye. It glows with a cold, focused light. Thomas swings his fist, crackling with energy. He aims for the beast's head. The beast dodges, and Thomas's punch shatters a building behind it. Dust rises. The beast swings a massive arm. Thomas barely ducks under the crushing blow. Thomas kicks the beast's leg. The impact sends cracks through the concrete below. The beast roars, its mouth wide open. Thomas sees his chance to strike again. Thomas lands a punch to the beast's jaw. The force makes the beast stumble back. He follows up with a flurry of punches. Each hit shakes the ground and the beast. The beast swings wildly. Thomas dodges, then leaps onto its back. Thomas grabs the beast's head. He slams it down into the ground with all his strength. He throws the beast into a building. The impact creates a massive cloud of dust. Thomas grins, his eyes glowing red. He looks ready for another round. He crouches low, gathering power. His body crackles with energy as he prepares. He looks up, his expression serious. He knows this fight is far from over. He mutters reinforcement. He looks to the sky, waiting for help to arrive. Min Byung-gyu arrives with backup. He asks if everyone is ready for the next move. The beast roars again, shaking the ground. It charges forward, ready to fight. Min Byung-gyu shouts orders as dust flies. He pulls Cha-hae in behind him. The beast's shadow looms large. Its red eyes burn with pure rage. Thomas Andre's eye glows gold. He stays still, watching the beast. A voice shouts his name. The Goliath, Thomas Andre. He does not flinch. Hunters yell, "Kill him!" They raise their weapons, ready to charge. Thomas snaps, "You dumbasses, hurry up and take cover." He turns away. The beast grins wide, showing sharp teeth. It likes the fear it causes. Thomas thinks it's not a normal monster. He knows he must change. He faces the beast. His white hair glows as power starts to rise. His jaw tightens. He grits his teeth, preparing for what comes next. Sweat drips down his face. His eye stays locked on the beast's form. A giant wolf appears behind the beast. Its red eyes match the monster's. Thomas feels it. The sixth sense of an animal. He knows it's real. The beast towers over them. Its shadow swallows the street whole. Thomas whispers, "I can't even make eye contact." He looks down. The beast's claw glows red. It swings, tearing the air with a roar. Cars fly through the sky. The street cracks under the beast's power. Debris rains down. The ground shakes as the beast keeps attacking. Thomas moves fast. He dodges, then strikes with a burst of light. He kicks the beast hard. It stumbles back, surprised by his speed. Thomas swings his fist. It connects, sending shockwaves through the air. The beast roars in pain. It claws at the ground, trying to stand. Thomas charges again. His body blurs as he moves like lightning. He slams into the beast. It crashes into a building, breaking stone. The beast rises, covered in dust. It roars, ready to fight again. Thomas stands firm. He does not step back, even as the beast glares. He feels something shift. His power grows, but so does the danger. The beast attacks once more. Thomas blocks, but the force shakes him. He asks himself, "What's this feeling?" He feels it deep in his chest. He knows. The feeling of uneasiness is closing in on me. He stays calm. Thomas blocks again, but the beast's power rattles his bones. He grits his teeth. His fist glows with energy as he counters. The beast roars, unfazed by the hit. The beast's claws scrape against Thomas's guard. Sparks fly from the impact. The beast rears back, energy swirling around its body. It prepares a massive strike. It speaks, its voice echoing. A mere puppet of a fragment could be this powerful. Its red eyes narrow. "I've seen enough of your petty tricks," it growls at Thomas. Thomas dodges just in time. The beast's attack shatters the ground where he stood. The beast looms over him. "Are you afraid?" It taunts, its voice dripping with malice. "Do you feel fear? Are you despairing?" it asks, enjoying his struggle. Jae-in watches, her eyes wide. Thomas's fight has drawn her full attention. The beast pauses, its eye flickering. It senses something unexpected. A shadow moves. "Looks like there was a little rat here," the beast sneers. Jinwoo leaps from the shadows. "What were you doing hiding in the shadows?" he yells. The beast turns, annoyed. "You're in the way. Be gone," it snarls at Jinwoo. "Shall we continue?" the beast asks, its voice calm. "Why not test our strength?" Thomas charges again, his fist glowing. The beast meets him head-on with a roar. The beast's eye glows red. It's not just strong, it's cunning, waiting for a mistake. Thomas shouts, his voice raw. He won't back down even as the beast pushes him back. The beast's teeth flash. It grins, savoring the fight, enjoying Thomas's desperation. Thomas roars, pouring all his power into one final punch. The beast doesn't flinch. Jinwoo appears behind the beast, his eyes sharp. He's ready to strike at any moment. The beast turns, its fur bristling. Jinwoo's presence throws off its focus. Jinwoo's hand glows. He's not just watching, he's preparing to end this fight. The beast swings wildly, but Jinwoo ducks under the blow, moving like a shadow. Jinwoo strikes, his fist connecting with the beast's side. The beast stumbles back. The beast roars in pain, its body shaking. Jinwoo's hit was stronger than it expected. The beast's eye flickers. "I'm sorry to tell you," it says, "but I'm starting to feel hungry again." Jinwoo's hand glows brighter. He's not done yet. He's just getting started. A green energy blast erupts from Jinwoo's hand, slamming into the beast's chest. The beast is thrown back, its body spinning through the air. The fight is turning. The beast crashes into rubble, dust flying. Jinwoo stands firm, energy still crackling around him. Thomas Andre steps forward, shield glowing. "I won't let you do as you please." He blocks Jinwoo's path. Thomas Andre stands firm, his body glowing with power. He refuses to let her pass. He tells her to run, knowing he might die. She stays, refusing to leave him. Thomas accepts his fate. He says he has no regrets, choosing this path willingly. He believes he made the right choice. The dark energy around him grows stronger. His face shows pain. He whispers a single word, his voice filled with doubt. A monstrous beast roars behind him. He wonders if he made the wrong choice. The beast's giant mouth opens wide. Thomas stares at it, ready for the end. The monster strikes with brutal force. Thomas is thrown back, bleeding badly. He crashes into the ground. Purple energy swirls around him as he struggles. The beast's teeth tear into his flesh. Blood sprays as he cries out in pain. Thomas is flung through the air. He tries to fight, but the beast is too strong. The beast's power explodes outward. Debris flies as Thomas is knocked unconscious. The monster's red eye glows. It looks down at Thomas, ready to finish him. A vortex of dark energy spins wildly. Thomas is caught in its violent pull. He is dragged deeper into the darkness. His body is battered and broken. The beast roars again, its voice shaking the ground. Thomas is helpless against it. The beast's claw slams down. Thomas is crushed under its massive weight. Jinwoo watches from afar. He asks someone to take Thomas to safety, his voice calm. The beast's body glows with power. It says it can smell the shadow guy from Jinwoo. The beast snarls at Jinwoo. It calls him human with pure hatred in its voice. Jinwoo looks at the battlefield. He tells his team not to worry, staying calm. The beast's white fur ripples. It asks how Jinwoo can use so much power as a human. The beast speaks of the administrator. It thinks the Shadow Monarch made a deal with him. The beast stands over Jinwoo. It wonders if it can eat Jinwoo's body now. A dark figure rises from the ground. It says it was curious what another monarch would taste like. The Frost Monarch glares at Jinwoo. It recognizes him as an enemy, its eyes cold. The Beast Monarch bares its teeth. It also sees Jinwoo as an enemy, its growl deep. The Plague Monarch smiles. It too recognizes Jinwoo as an enemy, its eyes glowing green. The sky cracks open. A beam of light shoots down, shattering the ground below. The beam hits the city. Buildings crumble as the sky burns with red and purple light. Jinwoo stands firm as purple energy swirls around him, his cape flaring in the chaos. The Plague Monarch's shadow looms, its form twisting with dark power above the battlefield. Shadows surge forward, claws reaching, as the Monarch's army moves to crush Jinwoo. A shattered creature stares, its red eye glowing. Is this the new Shadow Army? It wonders. Jinwoo's body glows white, ice crackling over his skin as he prepares to strike back. Ice shards fly in all directions, piercing the air with sharp, deadly precision. He leaps forward, wings flaring, as the ice blast explodes behind him in a flash. The ice shatters against an unseen force, cracks spreading across the battlefield surface. A voice echoes, "Your soldiers can't take a single step within this prison." The speaker smirks, raising a hand. "You should have left my children alone," she says. She scolds him. "Using soldiers to get in our way? Ridiculous. This is an act of betrayal." She warns, "Though the Shadow Monarch was greatest, do not look down on others' strength." Jinwoo grips his sword, red energy flaring as he pushes through the ice barrier. The monarch's face hardens, eyes blazing. "You," he growls, locking onto Jinwoo. His coat ripples as he stands tall, unshaken by the chaos swirling around him. His hands reach out, fingers brushing the dark energy as he prepares his next move. Jinwoo yells, his voice lost in the roar of shattering ice. The battle has begun. A giant beast screams, its red form blazing. Jinwoo's shadow soldiers charge forward. Shadow soldiers leap into the pink sky, claws out. Jinwoo watches from below. Jinwoo grits his teeth. That bastard, she's using the corpse. He moves to attack. A giant ice monster looms, its body cracking. Jinwoo's soldiers stand ready. Ice explodes as Jinwoo's shadow strikes. The monster roars in pain and rage. Jinwoo dodges a crushing blow, his body a blur. The ice monster swings again. Jinwoo slashes, his blade glowing purple. The monster's arm shatters on impact. The monster's eye glows white. Jinwoo is thrown back, his body spinning. The monster laughs, its face twisted. Jinwoo's shadow soldiers fall around him. Jinwoo ducks under a massive claw. Pink energy whips past his head. The monster's claw slams down, cracking the ground. Jinwoo leaps away. Jinwoo stands unharmed. "I'm sure I couldn't have if it was just any metal." A green beam erupts, striking the monster. It howls as its body begins to glow. Jinwoo stands alone, surrounded by green energy. The monster's body glows brighter. The monster's body cracks, glowing green. Jinwoo watches, his face calm. Jinwoo's shadow strikes again, its form dark against the glowing ice. The monster screams, "Meye!" Its body shakes with purple lightning. The monster roars, "Tat in CCD dares lay her hands on my lige." The monster's master speaks, "A mere shadow soldier broke my binding spell." The monster's master yells, "A child who doesn't recognize their mother needs punishment." Jinwoo runs, his shadow soldiers falling. The monster's green energy follows. Jinwoo yells, "You scrazzy bitch!" He dodges another green blast. Jinwoo stands, calm. "I have never failed to be amazed by your limitless strength." Jinwoo's shadow soldiers rise again, their eyes glowing. The monster roars. Jinwoo's shadow strikes, its blade glowing pink. The monster's body cracks. The monster's body glows green, then fades. Jinwoo watches, his eyes sharp. A green beam strikes the ground, shattering stone. Jinwoo is thrown back. Jinwoo lies in the rubble, his body glowing purple. He struggles to rise. The sky fills with falling ice shards, glowing pink. The battle is not over. Ice shards explode around Jinwoo. He blocks with his blade, sparks flying. An enemy laughs above him. "How much longer can you hold out?" Jinwoo grits his teeth, purple energy flaring as he pushes back. He shouts, "I've told you, you won't leave here alive." Jinwoo swings his blade, slicing through ice. His eyes glow red. The enemy smirks. "I doubt that. More aren't enough to kill me." Jinwoo dodges a massive claw. The beast roars, shaking the ground. He leaps, slashing at the monster's neck. Blood sprays into the air. The beast howls in pain, its body glowing with dark energy. Jinwoo coughs blood. His body shakes, but he refuses to fall. A shadowy figure appears. "My liege, I am Overlord, the plague of flakes." The Overlord grabs a screaming insect. "I embrace you as one of my children." The beast roars, "This is the end for you." It slams down its claw. A dark voice yells, "You dumb servants, what are you doing?" Jinwoo raises his blade, cutting the last breath of the enemies. The enemy watches, stunned. That thing must have been a strong warrior. Jinwoo collapses, his body broken. The enemy stands over him. The enemy says, "However, your wound is fatal. Playtime is long over." Suddenly, green light floods the scene. Status effect recovery.